We try to build first Fintech bank in Baltics.
Today we have the episode with Jakub Wieclaw, who is the CEO of Magnetiq Bank, which is a fintech and a banking company here in Latvia.
When you develop some solution in Baltics, you are always thinking broader. If you would like to achieve the success, it won't happen when you will be passive and you will be sitting 8 hours per day in the office.
And we have a conversation about his experience as a CEO in this bank, how are they evolving, how are they doing business, and we actually talked a lot about family finances, how to keep your money alignment with your wife, with your family, even if you're with your kids. And we talked about investing and also investing principles to teach your kids.
But unfortunately, if you would like to achieve more, you should...
Jakub, good day.
Hello.
How are you feeling today?
Really nice. Friday. I always like Friday, and before the weekend, this is the best day during the week.
Let's go. What company are you the CEO of?
Right now, I joined to Magnetiq Bank. I joined to Magnetiq Bank family 1st of January this year, and I'm representing today Magnetiq Bank, which is Signet Group, one of the subsidiary.
Cool. How big is the business? How much money do they make per year, turnover?
Turnover, we are right now and 22 million euro turnover we'll have this year. This is, I would say, our size of the business. Probably next years we'll grow 12% max each year, but this is, I would say, size of our business right now. Still, we are fighting for the profit. This year will deliver the profit for our shareholders, and this is it. This is part of the business.
How many employees?
127.
127.
Yeah.
And profit, you said there's no profit, or is it profit?
Right now, we had the best month in our history. When I joined, in September was positive, and October will be also positive, means that we will deliver profit till the end of the year.
And your bank, as a solution, is niched. What are the main kind of revenue drivers for this company?
I would say we are a classic bank with credit institution with license from regulator, Latvia's Banka, but we try to build right now best fintech bank in Baltics. What does it mean? That we are still will be the normal bank and will do normal activity, but we are focused only on acquiring, only on fintechs who have companies who have a license. And let's imagine a situation that normal banks avoid to have a lot of clients with license. We in Magnetiq have such clients who hold also license from regulator. This is really important difference between the classic banks and Magnetiq, because Magnetiq, we decide with our shareholders and our team that this is our direction. We don't want to do retail business. We don't want to build the branches. We will be doing business with fintech, neobanks, other partners who have a license. And this is, I think, the future. If you see the market right now, how big banks grow, they could grow max 3, 4, 5% yearly. This business with fintechs could grow even 30% per year. That is why this is our focus, and we'll be developing our solution, our technology in that direction.
Jakub, what's your story? Because you're from Poland.
Yes.
Like, what has been your business entrepreneurial story?
I would say,
start?
I'm the classic bankster, let's call it like this. I'm always working with banking sector, but funny story is that from education perspective, I'm a lawyer.
You're a lawyer?
Yes, I graduate law school, and don't laugh, my wife told me, you need to work in financial sector. And also another condition she told me, if you will go to the financial sector, you need to focus on corporate clients, corporate business, avoid retail. This was, my wife's statement. Wife's statement, and I started this journey 21 years ago right now, and always connected with corporate lending, product, fintech, development, new banks, and what I like and why I joined here, why I move. Because in my life, I most of my career I worked with startups or building banks from the scratch, and this is completely different job when you are joining to the existing bank on the market with good position, etc. I always fight for position, for market share, for acquiring new clients, and here we have this journey as well because we are changing Magnetiq with Signet colleagues. They decide to invest money to Signet. Signet decide to invest money to Magnetiq, and we started this journey. And I received invitation from Robert Sidelson from Signet, and it was for me good opportunity to test my experience in a different market, because normally I worked in Europe, in Poland, Belgium, but we avoid in our investment Baltics. It was my first, when I came to Latvia last year, it was my first business travel even to Baltics, only for Robert's invitation here. And this journey started last September, I would say. Officially, I joined in January, and I am enjoying this. To be honest, I even right now could say that when I compare my previous experience, here there is a lot of positive challenges every single day, and I see how we could change the things. I really could influence changes and also see the effects, and I'm happy for this. That is why I joined.
What is kind of the market difference? Because Poland is like, I think 40 million people or 50 million people?
Less right now, I would say 37, 38 probably.
Yeah. And in Baltics, we have maybe 10, less than 10.
Less,
sure.
probably as close to 7, 8
Yeah.
probably. Market size, like you mentioned, but also what is the big difference? When you develop some solution in Baltics, you are always thinking broader. You know that the market here, of course, let's agree that we have 8 million people in Baltics. Potential customers for your business is rather 4, 3.5, because half of the people, they are not using cards, mobile application, etc. They are old to use this situation. Means that if you are developing the solution, you have really low number of customers. In Poland, the same story. 20 million people are hard user of device, applications, banking products. Means probably 16 million of them are potential customers for you. And when you are developing the solution on Polish market, you are developing mainly for Polish market. You are not thinking about other countries, etc., because you have enough clients to deliver the solution for them. Here in Baltics, always you need to think how to do the business. When you are developing something in Latvia, you always think, okay, we need to go to Lithuania, we need to go to Estonia, maybe to Scandinavia, maybe to Poland. And this is the main difference what I see. Here people always think about other countries and where they could deliver solution to them. And this is the biggest difference. Another big difference, I would say, that this is the level how hungry we are. And in this market, what I see in Baltics, in Poland, we are still hungry. We are, always looking new opportunities, always looking to improvements, always asking why we are doing this, why you need to do this, why you need to introduce this feature, why you expect this. Here in Baltics, I see that people are rather calmer in this area. We don't challenge status quo. We should be much more hungry to deliver better solution to clients, better profit to shareholder, and I think this is another difference. But on cultural level, we are close to each other in Baltics and in Poland, to be honest. I like Riga right now, also because this is smaller city than Warsaw. Warsaw is 2.5 million euro, 2.5 million people live there right now. In Riga, we have max 1 million on daily.
500,000.
But permanent.
Yeah.
But when they are working, probably we have with tourism 800, 1 million people more max. And I like also that I'm not using a lot of car here in Riga. This is also nice that there is low traffic jams, and I could use my bicycle during the week. And also, I will give it the one info. Normally in Poland, I need to go to petrol station 3 times per month. Here in Latvia, I'm doing this once per quarter. this is also difference. Yeah. And
Yeah, it's everything's
this
like
is-
much closer, right?
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
you
and
can,
and
like, live-
concentrated in Riga. Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah, this is also good that you could, if you would like to do the business, agree some business condition, you are doing this in Riga. Yeah, mainly.
I'm just curious about the fact that when you joined a company in a different country, like what has been the process of you to kind of get to understand everything, the landscape, and how long was it? What were the processes maybe you did to start actually, like, I guess, deliver some results, do some things, because I think it could take some time, but how was it for you?
This is all about the people, I would say, because I'm lucky that I received this invitation from Robert Idelson, and whole process was organized by Pedersen and Partners, Vitalone from Headhunter Agency. And first meeting we had last August, and the process, whole process, it was 5 months in total. And we had several meetings, but also they really they had this knowledge how to onboard expat or how to onboard person who are outside the Baltics, and they offered me a lot of support, lawyers, HR, business people, shareholders. They even prepared for me some guidelines, tax, Latvia's bank approval, rent the apartment. Everything was organized really, really well, and that is why I mentioned that this is because of if you have good employees, good partner, they are capable to deliver everything what is needed. And also I received recommendation where I could find the best apartment, what kind of company could help me to relocate everything. A lot of support from on daily basis from employees who exactly know how to apply for a residential card, where I need to go. If this technical thing. Also, Polish embassy, I receive, let's call it like this, guidelines about culture, about people
Latvia.
behavior, about Latvia. Yeah, because this is also, I think, people normally they don't think that in each embassy in different countries you could receive this practical knowledge, and they have this knowledge, and they are sharing with you. Okay, please, Kuba, be aware that here you need to first go to this this company, and if you'd like to buy something, try this one. And also I'm receiving and I'm asking a lot of people about recommendations. And after almost 1 year living here, I feel really comfortable. I know where is the best bicycle service. I know where I could buy the best bread, meat, everything. And this is really nice that people are open. And this I like. I could compare with Belgian market when we my company, when I worked, Iron Vodino, they invested in Belgian market. It was, I would say, much more challenging story behind, because Belgian market was rather close to us, to Polish people, and it was harder to go there. And here, I would say, from my perspective, if I need to do this again, I would say that I will copy paste my previous experience, and this is really nice that I didn't have any big challenges. It was really smooth process, and like I told you, like I said, only because of the people. People were prepared. They were. I had several questions. Believe me, I had a lot of. In my list, it was probably 100 questions, and they always were ready to reply, to give me the answer, and this was amazing.
I'm like curious, like you as a new CEO joining to that company, they had like what kind of expectations from you on what kind of KPIs you need to deliver and how that process looks in the business perspective?
From the business perspective, yes, we had this discussion, of course, and I received, I would say, in two stages, two different KPIs.
Okay.
First, KPIs was mainly connected with to set up leadership team, to adjust strategy, to check our activity, where we are doing good things, where we need to improve our behavior, what kind of clients we have, to mainly see the business, to have this overview about what we are doing, where is our profit, where we earn money, and also how the market looks like, our competitors, to see this part of the story. And this was KPIs for, I would say, first months for me. Another KPIs is really connected with delivering the profit, delivering new product to the bank, deliver KPIs based on our ratios, capital adequacy and others ratios. Pure financials.
How much they wanted to do to kind of change the profit? Because I'm just curious, like practicality. Like you come in, you see the numbers, and they're like, you need to do this.
Yes,
and then like figure out how.
First challenge, because Magnetiq finished last year with a small loss. Let's call it like this. And first challenge was to improve our efficiency and our costs, spendings, and deliver the profit. It was, this achievement. And right now we are preparing the budget for next year, and we will have significantly higher profit. But I don't want to say right now, but it will be really huge difference between this year and next year.
And the main reason you just like fired some people, like what's kind of the reason?
This is a lot of things. Like I said, why each day I'm doing the same story. I'm asking my employees why we are doing this, why we need to pay this cost, and please negotiate. And we improve a lot our cost spendings in marketing activity, mainly with marketing activity.
Can you name maybe something that you cut, which was like not necessary?
Additional costs connected when you are organizing events, when you are organizing some conference. There is a lot of small costs, and if you start checking each cost, and I'm follow this rule that treat each euro like a last one in your company, and even small costs could improve significantly final result. And believe me, we found almost 100,000 euro savings in marketing activity. In the budget, in total 300,000 euro. Let's imagine this, 30% savings we found. We start negotiation with our third-party providers. We started asking different providers about different setups. And we also did a lot of things internal, then to share this with external companies. Of course, we also did some changes in our team, because when I joined, we had almost 160 employees. Right now we have 127, means that I reduced also number of employees. It was mainly connected to improve efficiency and also understand what people are doing, also reduce, maybe let's call it this, overlaps. In some cases, I realized that we are doing the same things into different departments, but this is also a good moment. I think that each company who exists on the market more than 10 years need to have this internal due diligence. But this is always hard to do this due diligence when you are doing this with the same people. No one would like to hear that you are doing not so good a job. And I think that's also good move from my shareholder, that they introduce completely new employee, completely new guy on the market, that I could ask why. And for me, this is not I didn't have any hidden agenda. I try to understand. I try to understand why we are doing this. Also compare with my Polish market, how I could improve some things. And it was, obvious question. When I joined, I had hundreds of questions, and one by one, we find the solution. And also, I have really good team. I'm happy right now because my leadership team and the team is really top players on the market. We're still looking some people, but I'm happy. After 9 months, I'm really proud what they did. It was really up and down journey with small success, small mistakes, of course, and how we survived this journey was really impressive for me, and I feel very comfortable. You ask me how I feel today. I feel really comfortable because also we see this positive impact on our financials. September was amazing. October will be also good. And this is also, I would say, let's exclude all the things what we did, but all in financial sector, only profit could deliver real assessment for you. If you are not delivering the profit, means that you are doing something wrong. Yeah.
So, to retrospect, in the Baltic market, we need to take more ambition and kind of.
We are ambitious, but
But we're more
hungry.
Move faster, I think, right? Move faster. I think many
Yes.
times it's slow. The second thing I got from you is, hey, maybe do a yearly, quarterly revision of where you're spending money and ask maybe 3 times why are you spending that. And it's a good idea. You told me it's good to have an external person who doesn't have an agenda on the costs.
Always
Yeah.
external audit. And some cases this is cost-heavy approach. But let's imagine that you are doing something for 10 years, and you think that you are doing, and probably you are doing good job. But someone who could assess this from completely different point of view, I think this is the value. This is the value, and also what I like that we should avoid situation that even if you like to invite someone who could do this assessment, you need to invite people who are not connected with your business, with your shareholder business, etc., because they need to have this fresh overview, fresh view that they are completely blind. They are receiving from you information, and they could, okay, we are going and we are start due diligence. And that's all. And what maybe for me it was really easy because on Polish market we had really a lot due diligence. For me, due diligence about third parties, this I would say daily routine. And for me, this natural behavior that you have always, you need to improve your behavior because potentially you will have next month another due diligence. And different companies ask you about different things. And this is also a good lesson learned for the future. And also prove how your leaders react on positive or negative feedback. Because in some cases, this audit due diligence is positive, some cases is challenging, that we need to improve something. And also I like Latvia's Banka, yearly meeting with Latvia's Banka. I treat this really seriously because this is another part of due diligence that Latvia's Banka, our regulator, checked everything and give us a report. This is also good that I could have this dialogue with Latvia's Banka, and really openly we could discuss where we should improve our efficiency, our processes, and this is really nice. I treat this always, I'm treating feedback like a place for the improvements. And I'm always asking my clients what we could do more, what we could do better. What do you think? How we behave? And this is my, I would say, daily routine, my daily, even in private life, I'm always looking for improvements, not to be bored, to be honest.
But I'm curious more about the kind of the routine plus the management or involvement and the process of doing so that I could learn maybe what are you doing that is working well for you as a kind of team leader, CEO, how to manage your leaders and maybe some other people, and then how you manage your personal life, what you could share that helps me, maybe everybody else watching our show podcast, what would be those things? So let's start off with the routine. How does the routine look?
I don't like routine.
You don't have routine? Okay.
I have only one right now because my wife and my kids, they are living in Warsaw still. We still didn't decide to move them here. And I have only 2 hours routine, I would say, in the morning. This is my routine. I would like to be, right now I feel that I have this space. In Poland, when you have a family, your routine is, prepare kids for the school. You need to do, my wife, she's handling this right now. And I'm really grateful that she's doing this. I'm alone here. I wake up and I have my routine. And this is only one moment in my day that this is my routine at home before I go to work. But during the day, I hate routine, because when you create a routine means that you are copy-paste the same behavior every single day. And after 3, 4, 5 months, you are looking and you feel that you stuck somewhere, etc. That is why I like challenges, and only challenges could improve your final result, final behavior. And even maybe also don't laugh. big challenges motivates me. I treat them like a place that I could improve myself. Means if I have a challenge, means that probably we did something wrong. Yeah, because if client requesting something that or complaint for something, probably we need to consider how we behave. Yeah, of course, some cases client don't have a right, but such situation could also improve our behavior, our culture, how we react, and in some cases, if you have a lot of challenges, this is routine for you. How you handle this is the routine because you have a good team, people could support you and react immediately and treat this not like a finger pointing situation, but guys, let's do retro. What we could do better to improve and to avoid this situation in the future. And also challenges, I think, create innovation because if you have normal daily business with the same product, almost the same setup with client, etc., this is you could do this, but probably after 3-4 years you will tell, I'm exhausted, I would like to have different challenges, etc. When you have this a lot of challenges, when you are doing almost every single day where we are handling some challenges, you could also improve and find innovation for the future. How you could adjust onboarding, how you could adjust internal processes.
Doesn't it make you scattered because you're not focusing on the main thing? You're
And
like,
of course,
finding new challenges.
This is the challenge: how to prioritize everything in the end, and how to find the balance. Yeah, because when you have all the time challenges, this is also exhausting for you and your team. And they are running, okay, but Kuba, we should maybe focus and put some priorities on some task. And this is the proper balance. I think that this is the biggest challenge for me right now, that we would like to introduce too many changes in the same moment. And how to change the priority, but this is the fintech life. We are in fintech world. Fintech always expect that you will be changing things. We are fast, exactly, and they don't ask how many employees you have, how many resources you have. They expect today. Also, there is a difference, I would say, in when fintech apply for the license, they expect ping pong approach. What does it mean, ping pong approach? They are submitting something and they expect that you will apply today or tomorrow or next day, and they don't want to wait 30 days, like in restricted procedure world. But when big banks would like to invest somewhere, they have this, they are setting kickoff meeting, they are setting project plan, they are setting teams, and they are wasting 3 months, and after that, okay, let's do the kickoff. But fintechs in this 3 months, they could do the business, yeah. And this ping pong approach is market expectation. There is no way out. If you would like to be smart, if you like to deliver profit faster, you need to be ready for such approach. And when I joined, when I joined to Magnetiq, we had time to really long. Even some cases it was between 4 and 6 months. Right now we are ready and capable to deliver time to less than 2 months, and this is really good achievement. Only because we always asked why we need to do this. We introduced several changes. We completely change the steps on the onboarding, and we see the positive results. Yeah.
When you say routine, don't you have like a routine with your team leaders when you meet them weekly?
Yeah.
Because when you said that, I also thought, yes, I have this Monday. So for me, Mondays is like everybody meets me, and I meet everybody, and I kind of plan.
Yes,
it's the
of
same
course.
all the time.
You need to have always. You need to keep this also meetings and status, because also people need to have the space when you could have this discussion. Of course, we have board meetings each 2 weeks. We have bi-weekly meetings with my leaders. We have status meetings about the projects, and this still we have. But I try to keep this balance. Yeah, right now I would say 30% of my time. This is the routine connected with weekly meetings, bi-weekly meetings, monthly meetings, quarterly meetings. This is max 30%. I try to keep this balance, that 70% should be connected with business and clients and revenue-driven tasks. Because in some organization, there is a situation that you have completely different balance. 70% is the meetings, internal meetings. Those meetings for sure will not create business and new opportunities. You need to be aware that this balance should be completely different, much more focus on clients relations. I like also going to clients. In some cases, I'm negotiating by myself transactions, and I like this. And I don't care if I'm the CEO, I'm the board member, or I'm the expert. Everyone should have this focus on clients. Clients, this is the main goal, main target for each company. Not
Because
only for the banks.
that's gonna make the business survive.
Exactly.
I wanted to cover like money and investing. Do you invest?
Yes, but I'm the rather really conservative investor. Believe me, this is maybe crazy, but I'm avoiding really, I would say, investment which could deliver me losses. I'm rather invest in bonds, only
Where
AAA
do you invest?
bonds.
Yeah. And what platforms do you use?
I'm using Polish platform, and in Latvia, I'm using also one of the biggest bank in Baltics as well to do this. And also my shareholder also offered this opportunities, and this is one of my area of investment. And one German bank I'm using as well because they have really good platform for investments. ETFs also. This is my part of the story. Gold. I'm happy that once my colleague convinced me that gold is really good, and I'm happy right now what is going on with the gold, and I'm treating this like for money for retired. Yeah, when I will be retired, and classic deposits, some stocks I have as well. But like I said, I'm rather conservative here, and I'm treat this also. Maybe this is because of in banks we are keeping also client deposits, and we should be always aware that this is the client deposit, and you need to one of the KPI for banks to keep this deposit safe and not to invest in different high risk sectors. Maybe this is because of this. And me and my wife, we have this strategy for years, and some cases probably we could earn more on the investment, but I'm happy with what I achieved right now.
As you said that you and your wife are kind of aligned on the money principles you follow.
Yes,
What are the money principles?
We have always, before even our wedding, we agreed with my wife that we will have always joint money. We have always the joint account together, and we have one budget. There is no your money, my money. And we also right now discuss with our kids that this is our money together. We are one budget, one family, and we treat this money like a common for everyone. And this is, I think, what I like in my private life. And when we have discussion about investment, costs, etc., we are doing this together. And we have some credit committee, home credit committee, what we should do. And this I like. Today I will meet my wife, and I have several points on my list. What kind of things we should cover during the weekend? And this is one of the things is how we should behave in some investment right now. And we have this discussion, and this I like. That this is not only my decision or my wife's decision, joint decision. But what is the funny story in Europe? I don't know if you heard about this. Joint accounts. Not every bank, not each country, you could open joint account with your wife or partner, whatever.
I think you can give access so they see the account. That's I know.
Like a proxy.
But that's
proxy.
not a joint account. That's something
It's
different.
Not, yes. Yeah. In Poland, we have this joint account.
What's the name of the account? Is it like your family name?
Normal current account, but the owner, you see two owners. Two people are owning the account on the same rules, with the same conditions, not like an additional proxy.
Yeah. Because in Latvia, there's just proxies. I think you can just add somebody to see it, or maybe spend some money.
Maybe this is the answer why we have such a high level
divorce
of divorce. Yeah, I'm joking, of course. Yeah, but when we had in my previous job experience, when we did product comparison between the countries, joint accounts was the first, I would say, we were surprised, that in different countries, they completely treat in different way joint account, In
In
Poland,
Latvia, I think it's wife's money, husband's money. I
Yeah.
don't think it's very often that they have a joint account.
Yep.
What are some of the principles you follow to spend your money, manage your money? How do you do it? Anything?
I'm living with Excel.
Excel?
Excel, yes. I have, with my wife, we put in the cloud one spreadsheet when you could find all our investment information about money, and we are planning everything for 12, 15 months ahead. I would say we have, because when you are together 24 years, 23, I don't remember right now, but more than 20, you know exactly what kind of costs you have each year, each quarter.
Who spends more money, you or the wife?
For bicycles, for me, probably.
For bicycles?
For
You're a bicycle spender.
yes.
Like some bicycles can get expensive.
Yes.
I have a client that sells them. He says like...
This is crazy. You know how to handle this budget. When you are receiving the money, there is a meme in the internet that this is the money, but okay, this is the for your family, but this is the for your bicycle or hobby. And always when you are discussing with your wife about how much money you spend for the bicycles, please don't say the truth, because it will be always the challenge. But this is a joke, of course. We have joint budget, and we are not calculating that who is spending more. In some cases, it could be me that I would like to buy some new.
But you are following some principles, like, hey, we're gonna allocate 20% always to investment.
Yes, I have always.
What's that? What's
I
that
have
like?
this principles I have that we need to allocate 30% for savings each month, and
Each month, 30%.
Yes, and we need to do this when we are receiving the salary. We are not waiting till the end of the month. We need to do this upfront. This is, I would say, always the same rule. Also, we have a part we are allocating for holidays. We are part allocating for the kids. Don't laugh as well. We are also right now allocating some part of the money, 5 or something percent, for future doctor's visit, etc. If we'll be older and older, potentially we need to more often go to the doctor, and we need to also keep the money for that purpose. And we have several such rules, but mainly savings, holidays, kids, hobbies, and also we have a space for wish list. Wish list means that every family member could put something to the wish list that we are putting. Let's imagine that you would like to have new Lego for my kids, and everyone could put this wish list, and once per quarter we are checking, what is in the wish list? Okay, we are buying this from the wish list.
How long have you followed this?
Whoa, 20 years right now.
20 years.
Yes, and
how do you keep the kind of doing it? Because I think many people, and me included, you kind of do it and you do it, and then you like drift off because life happens.
But this is really easy. Right now, if you have everything is in cloud, in each device, you could see the status. I'm doing this 2 times per day.
What are you doing 2 times
that
per day?
I'm checking everything. I
2
see,
times per day?
Yes, because I'm opening this is my morning routine. I'm eating the breakfast, etc. I'm opening my corporate computer, my private computer. I'm checking emails from night because someone could share the email. And also I'm opening my spreadsheet with this everything. And I see, I'm tracking and I'm updating. Also, I have automatic updates right now about currencies, that I see how my investments perform.
But why isn't it a spreadsheet? Isn't it like how
in
do you
the cloud,
see up-to-date date?
This is in the cloud. Means that you could connect different things to this spreadsheet. This is really nice. I'm using Google Cloud for this purpose. And
after we film, I want to see it.
I will show you. I will show you.
Nice. And how old are your kids?
Daughter 14, son 9.
How do you teach them something about money? What are you teaching them?
My daughter, yes, and my son. This year she received first debit card, and they have monthly. We are transferring some small amount for them. And my daughter have banking mobile application. But today the kids, they have everything in the phone. And they have tokens, they tokenize cards, and they are using phone to pay. But also they need to check the balance, how much money they have. And right now also we have this moment that please collect if you would like to buy something better, or if you have some dream, you need to collect the money or earn this money. And also we have a really nice rule that if our kids, when they are going for a summer campsite or winter camp, and normally they are receiving, let's imagine, 50 euro. If they will come back and if they will have 10 euro, if they will save 10 euro, I'm giving them additional 10. And this is also good that you could learn your kids how to, save money. And we are paying them 100% interest. Let's go like this. And if they save, I'm giving them.
How long they need to keep the money, the savings to get the interest?
Let's imagine that they are going for the 1 week camp.
Okay.
And I'm giving them 50 euro. And if they will come back with 10 euro, I will give them additional 10.
That's interesting. That's cool.
And also, we are the best bank for my kids. Means that if they would like to allocate and invest to our family bank, I'm paying them 10% interest. Monthly.
On the money they kind of
they could invest
it into your kind of account, share account.
Yes.
That's really clever.
And this is really nice. And also, when you have this discussion, my parents also did this with me, that you should include kids for the discussion. Also, when we are planning holidays, we are putting on the table different ideas. Okay, if we go, we are hard addicted from campsite. I have my own camper. We love campsite, and if you go for the campsite, this budget will reach 5k euro. But if you like to go to Scandinavia and we need to rent camper there, etc., it will cost 10k. And if you like to stay in Poland, it will be 3k. And we have this discussion, and also we have this dream list and wish list. And if you will go for such expensive holiday, we need to forget about this wish list. And this is, I think, the good discussion. Also, we have weekend tracker. Weekend tracker means that we track for next December. We are already tracking what we will be doing. We are planning a lot of things. I could, show you as well in our family. This we are doing in Apple tool. Everyone see on each weekend what we are doing, what kind of plan we will have, and this is also nice to predict what we will do. And of course, we are changing sometimes plans. But if you would like to check what I'm doing in next May, exactly know, and everyone know that we are flying to France for skiing. Yeah,
so it's so planned out in the future.
Yes,
all my days.
yes.
I'm like so the opposite. I'm like nothing planned, but if some idea comes, we can fly tomorrow to some other place.
This is also, but in our case, we have some space, but we see we could also decide, like you mentioned,
to switch it maybe.
Yes, but
at least there's some days like allocated.
Mainly on Wednesday, because I don't remember right now when Air Baltic introduced some promo in Poland. Polish lot, they have free Wednesday, something like this. That in each Wednesday they are introducing promotion for flight tickets, and we could also decide that okay, I see the best price today.
Yeah,
okay, let's book some city break for next weekend, something like this. Yeah?
Interesting.
And if
how much is it to like fly Riga, Poland?
How much time or
time, money? How is it?
This is really good. Also, that was when I did assessment before I joined and I moved to Baltics. I checked train tickets, plane tickets, car, etc. And Riga, Warsaw. This is really also impressive. Each day we have 3 direct flights between our cities, Warsaw and Riga. And
each way or what?
The round trip.
Okay.
You could do round trip, and this is amazing that 80% of the flights are always fully booked. And once this year, it was a situation that it was overbooking as well. And this is really nice that Riga, as I remember, 7 million passengers, it was last year. In Warsaw, 21. But completely different countries from size, but here in Riga, I would say the center of flights, and the cost is between 120 euro up to 200 euro max round trip. This when you are buying ahead, and this is cheaper than go by car. Because by car you need to go 2 times to a petrol station. It will cost 150. Time consuming.
It's so long. But about business kind of perspective, I'm a little bit curious. What would be your advice to somebody who's like wants to kind of go the career ladder and go to the positions of I guess more influence and higher management? What have been those lessons, and what you could say to somebody who's, let's say, right now joining a banking banking sector, and he's working the phone, he's working customer support?
When I joined the banking sector, I was really junior size. I was completely, rookie. In 2006, I know only probably 1% of knowledge what I have right now, but hungry of the knowledge. And you should be always self-starter. If you expect that you will join to the company and everyone will share the knowledge with you, you will fail for sure.
Especially in banking, I think. It's like still kind of like competition.
Competition and the pressure. Yeah, people, even if they would like to share with you the knowledge, they don't have a time because they are running fast, etc. And the onboarding for new employee, this is really challenging. Everyone knows this. Each company, small, biggest company, they have the instruction how to properly onboard. We have this body for you, etc. But from practical perspective, this is a really challenging process. And believe me, I in my life, I had really bad experience and of course positive. But also, if you are newcomer in the company, you need to be aware that if you are joining for existing company, you need to be proactive. Don't wait and don't sit, and wait for the computer. You need to ask people how I could help, how I could support you. And then I like also this rule, testing by doing. And you need to be really open for new challenges and not to sit and wait, okay, I'm the new, I have really good salary and I will be waiting and sitting. For sure, you will not achieve a lot. And also, don't afraid to do mistakes. Mistakes are always good to help improve yourself. Also, don't afraid the feedback. Don't treat feedback like a finger pointing, and don't treat feedback personally. Please avoid this. I remember when I joined one of the bank in 2011, on first meeting with employees, I told, guys, you could kill me even, but please always, if you have a issue, if you see that my behavior is bad or good, share with me this feedback, because only this we could improve our activity, our relations. And this is amazing that you need to be open for everything. And also don't afraid that you don't have enough knowledge, etc. Today you have AI tools, you have internet, you could easily check. Let's imagine 25 years ago, internet wasn't so popular, let's call it like this, and to collect information, it wasn't so easy. Right now, if you don't have a knowledge, tomorrow you could have. You could go to YouTube, you could go to TikTok. This is also the trend right now. We receive the info that where young people looking information, not in YouTube, not in ChatGPT or Google, TikTok. How it's possible? If you like to turn on the TV, they are going to TikTok. Yeah, this is crazy. Everyone avoiding reading the instructions. You would like to rather see what is going on. And what else I think what is good? Don't afraid to join to different projects. What I liked in my previous jobs as well, that my direct managers always engage people in different projects. Means that, let's imagine today you are expert in AI, but tomorrow you could do project in tax. Of course, you won't be the leader, but you will be part of the team, and you could see completely different approach. And you will, for the next project, you will understand different scenarios, different expectation, and this is really nice that you could be the team member from different point of view. And this is, I think, also good. What else? From my experience, don't afraid to ask more. Ask more means that if you like to achieve something, you should avoid situation to be passive, but okay, give me more tasks, give me more additional things to do, and don't afraid to ask for this, because if you like to work from 8 till 4, this is also good. There is a lot of people who like this approach because they have proper work and life balance. But unfortunately, if you like to achieve more, you should a little bit forget about work and life balance. This is maybe not popular what I say right now, but if you like to achieve the success, it won't happen when you will be passive and you will be sitting 8 hours per day in the office. This is not the moment. You need to be always online, unfortunately. But I like this approach, and if you like this and you could live with this, if your family understand this, this is also good that if you could agree this with your family. This is really nice that I have this support from my family, and also this is the measure of your success. If you have support from different sides, and this is really nice from your friends, and this is also crucial to achieve future success. And maybe last one, don't afraid ask your clients for the feedback. This I think good. Some people are blocked a little bit. They couldn't ask about the feedback to your client. For me, this is really nice. What we could do better? Did you like the onboarding, or tell me what we could improve? And this is amazing because you are receiving the real feedback, feedback from a customer who is doing business as well. And this is really nice when you have this opportunity, and you are receiving this for free. Let's call it like this, yeah. You are avoiding a lot of third-party assessment, a lot of costs. You have clients, you could ask them for everything what is needed to improve your behavior.
I'm just writing down the note and I'm saying to my team, hey, do ask this question at the end of the day to all of the customers, because we have the customers in a WhatsApp chat. And actually, cool, interesting thing, I actually was working 3 months in a bank, and it was mainly because I wanted to, it was my kind of professional career start, and I was experimenting with a lot of different kind of opportunities and vehicles. And one of them I was thinking, and maybe I need to try work in a big corporation. I was joined the Luminor Bank. It was a little bit different name. And I set myself a 3-month target to check if I like the environment, which I didn't, and I kind of quit. But
testing by doing.
And I understood, yeah, exactly. I understood how it is. And one more thing, which was exactly how you said. I had my manager, but there was another guy who's like the boss of the environment. And the funny thing, which I found, some people sitting in my position, which I joined, which was a support phone rep for multiple years, and they were complaining that I would like to get the promotion, but none of them just asked or tell the guy I would like to have something different.
But you know why? Probably this is connected with hierarchy and silos.
Yeah, and also scared. They're like, I don't know.
But because they scared of hierarchy. They treat super boss like Superman. And they don't want to bother him. Even they will confess client relation because they don't want to bother this super guy. This super guy is super top, and I will not ask even if you have a firestorm with your clients. Let's imagine that some people are blocking. No, I couldn't ask this question because he's superstar. Yeah, okay, he's superstar because he's also doing things, and he's ready for he's ready for support, etc. And he for sure support you, but you need to tell him.
Yeah, and tell and not be afraid.
not be afraid, and avoid the silos. In some cases, you are working in your small garden and you are protecting your garden, and you will do whatever is needed to protect your garden. But when also another story from my life, some people see trees, some people see forest, some people see broader picture, even bigger than forest. And if you have only people who see the trees, you will not achieve the success. You need to have mix of the people. You need to have some people who see the trees. They need to be focused to deliver specific things. Some people need to see the forest, broader picture, and the more larger forest, let's call it like this. And you need to have mix of those people, and you need to exactly know what kind of skills your people have. And right now we did in Magnetiq one training with our partner to also check what kind of type of person we are. What kind of style of communication we have, to also learn how you should communicate with different team members, because this is also a crucial part. If you don't see that your communication is not improving, you need to ask why. And this is also helpful to understand what kind of people you have in the team, in your leadership team, and how to communicate with them properly. This is hard to achieve, and we are struggling with this. Especially I'm the guy who's external. And I bring only one employee from Poland to Magnetiq, and another one will join next month. And I don't think that I need to, bring here a lot, but I'm rather looking people who are different than us. And I don't care from which country they are, but completely different mindset and skills to improve our behavior. Because also I like disruptor. There's also another probably recommendation. Be disruptor. Be disruptor. Be disruptor means proper disruptor, always challenging status quo. Always challenging bureaucracy. Who create the bureaucracy? Employees, people create the bureaucracy. No regulator. Regulator partially give you the direction, but we create bureaucracy because in some cases we feel safe when we put everything in the procedure. And this is the measure of your success if you have everything in procedures. But if you like to change a little bit your behavior, no, this is not allowed because we have this in the procedure.
That's a good one.
This disruptor, this is also good.
I think a cool question I developed actually today for the last guest, and I'm going to do it in the future, is this one. It's, what have you taken from your professional career, which is banking, the fintech sector, and you have applied that kind of thing, what you got from professional career, into your personal life that you think is very beneficial to many types of people and it would benefit to them, but it comes from your professional life?
From professional life, this always I work in financial institution. That is why I introduced this spreadsheet about spending the money, etc. In financial sectors, you need to always track money. Cost spendings, and this behavior, it shouldn't be different, that you have different rules in company, in your private life. It should be the same, especially in such business, a regulated business. In a regulated business, main goal is to track money. Positive and negative means revenue and costs. And another, I think, behavior is to ask for the feedback. This is, also good when you have this open relation, and you don't afraid to ask question and afraid discuss. We, in some cases with my wife, let's imagine after more than 20 years together, we could discuss 3 hours, and this is amazing that we have this discussion, and we like this discussion, and we never feel that someone is tired, etc. Yes, we have a topic. Let's discuss about this, and we are both lions. This is not easy discussion, and we don't have silent days. Let's call it like this. And when we are quarrel, we are doing, especially me, in bad way. Let's call it like this. But then after 2-3 hours, we need to come back to each other and explain. Okay, apologize. Okay, it was a mistake, but we don't want to have this silent day. And the same in business life this way. You don't want to waste your time. If you have stress situation in the company, you should avoid situation that you will be cooking this stress for several weeks. You should explain this next day. You need to clear this and explain to everyone that, okay, this situation was happened. It was mistake or success, whatever. We need to figure out how to live with this, focus how to improve this for the future, and we need to move forward. Because if you are in the silent mode, you are passive, means that you are losing the time and you are not moving forward. And this is, I think, the biggest mistake, because wasting time is really cost.
And wasting time on indecisions or things you need to say to the team, so they also understand. It's like, I actually have one thing to do. After you said that, I just came up with one thing I need to do to tell the team. So Jakub, thank you for coming. We are right now kind of embedded ourselves into the YouTube history with this conversation, which is going to go on the BlackBox show. So,
perfect.
Cool. Thank you for coming. And
thank you. It was a pleasure for me, and I hope that we will in the future
meet in
organize
the
this. And yes.
I also actually start
I enjoy Latvia. My goal for this year in Latvia is to achieve 2,000 kilometers, and I will achieve this in November this year. This is not so big, but I like this nature, and also Riga is beautiful place that after 5 minutes you are outside the city and you have nature, forest, and this is amazing.
And there's a cool thing you could do. It's called the TET route. It's around the whole country. That's interesting. I want to do that with
I did it only part of this because it was my 100.
That's cool, right? That's cool.
Really
I think
nice.
it's cool.
Yes.
So thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And talk next time.
Thank you.
Cool.